So just going to try and bring this load of metal beams around onto the truck, and hopefully we don't ruin everything. Alright, I think we're done here with the winch. We can disconnect it. This next section of water normally doesn't pose much trouble. So this is the last load of metal beams that I need to deliver, folks, to the bridge section. And once I've delivered this, the bridge, the northern bridge, will become unlocked. Whoa! I think I just wet my pants. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another SnowRunner episode. So here we are today in the Flooded Foothills map in the Yukon region that was recently released for SnowRunner as part of the Phase 2 DLC. This is the KRS Bandit, which I've customized from the last video. It's got no diff locks and selectable four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And today what we're going to be doing is taking a little drive up the road and trying to fix the northern bridge, which is currently inaccessible or impassable. So let's make our way over there now and see what the task entails. And it's a lovely day in Yukon today. Okay, so Northern Bridge. So the task is, this bridge was broken by the flood. You have to help restore it if you want to use this shortcut. So basically get a little bit of cash for doing this. Now what you need to do is basically pick up 2 sets of metal beams from either the warehouse up to the northeast or the warehouse down here. Now, just looking at this, I think I will definitely take the southern route as it's a lot easier to achieve. So just setting the waypoints and let's go. Alright, so just passing by the garage again. Gonna hang a left here. Now, I've actually delivered 1 load already of these metal beams off camera. But this time around, I just want to do the second load just to show you guys. I didn't want to have to go up and down twice and put you guys through that. So I've already delivered 1 load. I'm going to show you how to actually get to the southern warehouse in order to get the load of metal beams. And what I'm going to be doing as well is trying out the manual loading feature, which is also an option if your truck or vehicle comes equipped with a crane, which, as you can see there, our KRS Bandit has a lovely convenient crane mounted up there on top of the vehicle. So that's going to come in very handy in just a few moments once I can get myself out of this watery mess. So just bear with us. I don't have diff locks, obviously. I've customized this KRS Bandit for a little bit more realism. I would love to put selectable diff locks on here, but I haven't quite figured out how to mod that in just yet. So for now, I've just I've removed the diff locks, you could say. And so we just got open diffs and selectable all-wheel drive. So it really isn't doing too badly even with the open differentials, the unlocked differentials. And it's coming up to the late afternoon here, so we'll see if we can make the most of this before the light gets too bad. Okay, so here is the warehouse. So just going to park up here. And let's go ahead and check out the cargo management. So what we want is the metal beams. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose not the truck, but the loading platform as the destination. And you can see there it delivers the metal beams there on the left-hand side of the truck. So just going to drive up a little bit further here. And what we're going to do is basically manual load. Okay, so from here basically what we need to do is go into the the crane mode, as they call it. And you'll see there's a whole bunch of keys that you can use to control the crane. I'm not going to go ahead and make this a tutorial on how to use the crane. I'm actually playing this game on the PC, but I'm using a PlayStation controller, so that's probably why you're seeing some of the Xbox-like control commands sort of flicker in and out there, as I use the keyboard and the PlayStation control interchangeably to basically control the crane here. So just bear with me a sec. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to raise up the load. I've got my anchors down, as you can see, That really helps keep the truck stable, because the KRS Bandit is very, very notorious for tipping over, as we've seen. So just going to try and bring this load of metal beams around onto the truck, and hopefully we don't ruin everything. You can actually rotate the load as well, which I'm trying to do as I lower it down. Now you don't need to load this up perfectly. You can just set it down as long as it's inside the bed of the truck somewhat, and then you can use the option called pack cargo to actually strap it all in. So there's no requirement to get this perfect, but I like to try and just get things as nicely set and loaded up as possible for enhanced realism. There's no time limit here today on completing this task. It's not a contest as such. It's just a task. So what we're doing doesn't have a time limit, so I'm just going to take a little bit of time here and just make sure I do this right. There we go. Okay, I need to bring the load forward a little bit. Crane is stuck in the air there pretty high, so just going to see if I can... There we go, that's better. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, disconnect the load, and we'll see if we can't just lower the crane down. There is an option as well to reset the crane that will automatically set it back to its perfect parked position, but I'm just going to leave it like this for now, for today. That should be absolutely fine. Alright, so let's get on out of here. Let's retract the anchors and let's do this. So hit reverse. Oops, reverse. We are in all-wheel drive mode still, so that's good. Actually, hang on. I need to pack the cargo. So let's go ahead and bring up the little menu here and go down to pack cargo. There we go. We're all strapped in. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back. Now that there's a bit of load on the rear of the truck, we should get a little bit more traction, although this little... I'd love to call it a puddle, but it always manages to knock me for 6 coming through here. So as you can see, I've bogged already. I think I'm going to need to use the winch here, folks. Let's just use the auto connect winch to get us out of this spot of bother. And we shall be underway shortly. The day is getting on, so I don't want it to get too dark because I don't like sort of driving in the dark. Into the water we go. I have upgraded the KRS Bandit, the truck that I'm driving here, and what I've done is I have put some slightly better tires on there. They're not highway tires anymore. They are off-road tires from memory, so... I've been doing a few of those contests in the Tamir region just to get a little bit of money. So I've done that quite a few times. And I've ranked up a little bit on my XP as well. So I recently passed rank 8, so I know it seems quite low still, but I'm quite happy with the tire options that I've managed to unlock as a result of leveling up there. So alright, I think we're done here with the winch. We can disconnect it. This next section of water normally doesn't pose much trouble. So this is the last load of metal beams that I need to deliver, folks, to the bridge section. And once I've delivered this, the northern bridge will become unlocked. And that'll be pretty cool, because what we can do then is we can actually explore a little bit more the northern section of the Yukon Flooded Foothills map in SnowRunner, so that'll be pretty cool. Actually, depending on how we go on time today, I think I might be able to just squeeze in a little bit of exploration once we unlock this bridge, so stay tuned for that. It's coming up shortly. We're almost there, almost at the garage now, so I'm just going to hang a right here and then basically hang a left. Let's just get back into rear wheel drive mode, or rear wheels drive mode. So we'll just hang a left coming up here and back to the bridge and deliver our second load. Now I must say, on the right hand side here, there's a little construction area. You can actually get materials from these little construction zones, and I'll show you that in a little bit as well when we explore a little bit past this bridge. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so let's go ahead and deliver this last load. And there it is. There's the bridge. We've built our northern bridge. Yay! Okay, so now we've gotten our reward. We've got a little bit of XP, a little bit of money there as well. We're going to go ahead and cross our newly finished bridge here, the northern bridge, and just see what the rest of the Yukon region holds for us. Well, the rest of the Flooded Foothills map at least. There is one more map in the Yukon region. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to head northeast, and I'm going to make my way over to the task there, I believe it is, that says dump truck for dump truck. That may well be my next task or my next video for SnowRunner. So just engage all-wheel drive here and plow on through this mud. These tires do pretty well in the mud, and you can see there's some construction areas on the map. Let me just take a little bit of a detour around this wet section here. Just stay on the grass a little bit. Yeah, so basically you can pick up materials ad hoc on the map as well to use. So if you find the construction zone that has metal beams, for example, you can actually grab metal beams from there as well. I actually experimented with that early on before I recorded this video on that first construction site that I just showed you just before we fixed the bridge. But unfortunately I went ahead and wasted the materials, so I had to go ahead and grab my metal beams from the warehouse this time around. So alright, so just up here on the left, here's a construction area, and I'll just show you on the map here what it looks like. Now if you look here, you see there's a little dotted area on the map. Now if we drive up into here, you can see that it's only a one-time delivery, but you can actually go ahead and get some wooden planks or metal beams, or it really depends on the site. But you can actually get these without having to go to a warehouse, and you can complete your contests and your tasks that way as well. So that's a new feature, I believe, as part of this Phase 2 DLC for SnowRunner. Whoa! Alright, that was a little bit unexpected, but thankfully we haven't drowned. Okay, so just going to continue a little bit further up here. Here is the next task, I believe it is. Yep, and here is basically our disassembled cat. Let me just turn off the engine here so I don't waste fuel. Alright, so let's take a look at this task. So basically this is the cat in front of us, just a little bit ahead of us on the trailer there, as you can see. The task is called dump truck for dump truck. And so basically, hey there, we need someone to get a new disassembled quarry truck over here. We'll put it together ourselves. You can help yourself to our old one, just don't forget to fuel it up. So that's the Caterpillar 770G, which yields you about almost $6,000 as well, which is pretty cool. So I think what needs to happen is you need to basically take that trailer with the disassembled cat on it and just go back the way we came. And basically, it says here, delivered to the site near the garage. So I'm guessing it's right here. So that should be pretty, fairly easy, I should say, to complete. So I'll definitely make that my next port of call. And because I want to try out this new Cat 770G as well. It's a new vehicle that comes as part of this Phase 2 DLC for SnowRunner, which includes this map that we're looking at as well. So yes, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content today. Please click the notification bell as well if you want to be notified of new videos as they come out. I highly recommend that you do that. And thanks for watching again. Please leave a comment below, obviously, if you would like to see anything in particular for the next SnowRunner video, or any video in general. Just looking at the lovely Yukon background there. the Flooded Foothills map. You can see here that I've unlocked a little bit more of it today. And there's still a little bit, or there's quite a bit more to discover actually. There's a raging river over to the east there, northeast. But that's all for a different time. So I'll catch you in the next one.